An R-Pod Model 180 here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and I am so impressed by these little things. These guys build a sharp coach. It has a cool retro look, but it has like the modern today features that make this a very viable, functional camper. There's some options you can put on these, so it's possible the one we're looking at may be a little bit different from the one we have in stock, but this is pretty close to how we're going to bring them in. R-Pods are supremely lightweight, very small, easily towable, excellent service record, highly reliable, and they are the #1 selling camper under 20 feet. The #1 under 20 feet. They're just the best at what they do in this little segment, to the point that there's 3 or 4 copycats coming out now. And I'm looking at the updates they put into this year's models, and they're gonna have to keep copycatting because these guys are still 3-4 steps ahead. Pretty much everything's laminated. It's all aluminum framed inside. You know, the skeleton's all aluminum. We have laminated sidewalls. This is a one-piece front to back fiberglass sweep. The roof section is laminated, so it's laminated with a bend on this side. Now, this is not a bent laminated front wall. You can't do that. Not to this extreme anyway. You can bend on slight radius, not this large. So it does have a bent fiberglass sweep with a laminated section on top, laminated sidewalls. It is narrow body. They're only 6.5 wide. That means that these are the camper to put behind something like a small SUV or minivan. You do not need to go broke buying a new vehicle to go camping. R-Pod does it well. This thing here with a slide out on about an 18-foot box plus the tongue, so I don't know, 20-foot-ish tip to tail. I haven't looked at the hard specs. Comes in 2,710 pounds. Real weight. The actual dry weight of this, 2,710. So, like I said, a minivan with like a 3.3 liter or 3.6 SUV or something, you're ace. You're fine to go camping with something like this. The slide out here has the outside shower built right onto it. I like that because it's one of the most handy utility things you can find on a camper. I wish the camper I use, I wish it had one. LED taillights, LED marker lights, LED fender midship lights. I mean, you know, LED lights inside. This is made to, like I said, it has that retro look and feel. It has that old school grandpa and grandma's camper, but it also has the space age stuff that is in today's trailers. It's such a cool mix of the two. You know, aluminum wheels on radial tires. We put a little bike rack on the back here because it doesn't have a traditional bumper. If you want to bring bikes, it's tough to shove bikes inside a little camper like this. So there's a bike rack on the back with a, well, I'm sorry, it's designed as a spare tire holder. You could easily make it a bike rack. I should specify. We have upgraded this one, if you notice, to a full roof mount AC. That's a 13,500 BTU air and a small cubic foot of space. You will breathe icicles if you are so inclined. Inside, they have great storage, but they use some of that out here to give you good exterior storage on the camping side of the trailer. Not only do we have a good pocket back here, but we also have a large pocket up front under the front bed as well. You see that it goes almost all the way across the trailer. It was a little spritzing earlier, so that's my little umbrella, just to give you an idea how big that is compared to that umbrella. That's about it's got to be close to a, I don't know, 39-inch roughly baggage door, pretty something in that range. Hopping inside here, this is a friction sprung door, so the wind can't flip this thing and cause it to smash into stuff. Why I think that's really important on this model is if you weren't paying attention, the wind grabbed it, it would connect with this fender. Now it's not a problem because it still doesn't shut even when you smack the thing. And God bless, the graphics are sharp on this. Just sharp looking. Stepping inside, this is called the Latte Decor. And, you know, I swear, latte is a word used by every manufacturer for color decor, and no two lattes are created equal. They're all pretty much a neutral brown, and this is, you know, falls right in that category, but sharp. You know, everything in here is very crisp, clean, well done. The fit and finish is better than it's ever been in years past. R-Pod's a brand we've looked at for years, and we finally said, man, we gotta do this. We gotta get these guys on board our team, and I'm so glad we did. So your slide out here is giving you all the space you want. Even though this is a small camper, thanks to the slide out, we can still get through here. Let's start here in your kitchen. We have pressed membrane countertops. That allows us to have no seams. There's no T-mold. Water can't seep into this and cause issues. Now, when you do that, you can have an under-mounted sink. And what that lets us do is have a real sink cover that can actually act like countertop space. Not to mention you have extended counter space back here with a power outlet, so I have room for appliances, blenders, toasters, stuff like that, and all of our windows open for ventilation. You have 4 cross breeze windows here in this living space, plus a full-size fantastic fan. So if you are dry camping, which these are perfect for, you don't have to run that big AC to get good airflow in here. Notice all the lights, 100% LED lighting. Not just outside. We've got LED lights inside too. These are the same lights they use at Rockwood, which is the #1 selling lightweight out there on the market overall. Whereas our pod's the best selling in the small segments here. And they have this little glow switch right here. So if you're trying to look around at night where the light switch is, you can see it. We have upgraded this to a convection microwave. So once again, keep in mind that that is one of those upgrades that we tend to put in this. This may not be present on every single R-Pod we carry. This is a gas electric fridge that does have a little freezer pocket up there, by the way. What I like about this is it has a real bed. You don't have to fold down a dinette for mom and dad to have a place to crash at the end of the night. And because the sweep does go way over there, it's flat pretty much most of the way over before it starts to sweep. You have lots of headroom here. You're not going to sit up and smash your head because there's not a cabinet here for you to connect with. We have extra storage space down here, as well as your furnaces down here. Now, if you want, if you notice, you can actually, what was I getting at? Oh, you can pull this dinette drawer out right here, and easy access dinette storage. I lost my train of thought looking around. Apologies. You don't have to tell everyone, get up, get out of the dinette, grab your drink, get away, and let me, pull this out here for storage. One of the things I've learned to do over the years is I like to look under the dinette to see what is this stuff made out of. And I saw plywood. I saw 3/8 plywood. I didn't see OSB, chipboard, particle board. I saw real wood under this, and I was really happy for that. Because that means not only is it, it's not inexpensive just because it's small as compared to other things out there. They're still using good materials. Usually small campers tend to be cheap, not only in price tag, but also in construction. This is not that way. They operate on slimmer margins, they build a sharp product, and they use good materials. This is designed to last. Their warranty claims at R-Pod are very low as compared to the industry average. Very, very low. And that was one of the first things we thought is, man, if we sell something, we put our family name on this thing, because we are a family-owned outfit. I'm the boss's kid. I run the internet. My brother is our service manager. My wife types the paperwork. We've got a lot of family association in this business, and that is our name on the side of that camper when it leaves. When we slap our sticker on this thing, it has to perform. We believe in it. We want you to. We have added a TV. This is an upgrade that you don't have to have in one of these necessarily, but what's nice is it's on this nice swing arm, so it can face really anywhere you want. And I also look how they bundle up these cables. So you don't have ugly cables everywhere. They run it through this piece of plastic conduit over here. I had it half unplugged when I came out here and realized I should leave that in. Jensen, all-in-one AM/FM CD DVD system, plays your speakers inside and outside, plays your DVDs over here. It's Bluetooth enabled, as I mentioned. It pretty much does everything. This is like the rank and file good soldier all-in-one unit in the industry right now. It's got one of the best service records. It does a killer job. And did you notice, even in this little bitty ultralight, we still have hidden hinge cabinetry? We have that nice clean look with this driftwood decor in here going on. It is so sharp. They don't use the cheaper metal blinds. They've got nicer pleated shades going on in here. You have great storage in this little model. That is something that really impressed me. Now, one of the guys asked me, even our own salesmen, we ask ourselves the same questions you ask. Why isn't there storage all the way down to the floor? Remember, there's an outside storage compartment down there. So you have drawers inside and outside storage. Now, this is cool. These are adjustable shelves. I should turn on that light. There we go. These are adjustable shelves. So I can make this as big, tall, small, and in between as I want. Plus, I have hanging storage back here. To gander at the bathroom while we're here, and then we'll back up and look more at the kitchen. And we actually have, usually these little 6.5 wide campers have what's called a wet bath. A wet bath is when the toilet sits in the shower. And it's one of those things that people will accept because they have to, not because they want to. R-Pod listened, and they came out with something better. This is these new floor plans here with these dry baths, as this is called. I mean, they're just gonna take over the marketplace basically, and this is going to be a big deal. Now, I love that they give you a little organizer caddy over here, as well as these extra storage pockets. But look how they frame these out. You know, so it's not rough cuts. I mean, they're really meticulous about their attention to detail. Even here in the bathroom, giving us nicer hidden hinge cabinets and whatnot. I love that oval mirror. That's just a nice touch. Oh, the kitchen. Let me back up a little bit. We glanced at it briefly. Let me open this up. You know, it's a little camper, so I'm not saying that you have fifth wheel level storage in here. But for couples camping, you've got room in there for, you know, some extra food. You've got room in here for your forks, spoons, knives, and flashlights and grill lighters. We've got overhead storage for additional things. This has everything you need. This is 10 pounds of sugar in a 5-pound sack. And yes, I'm aware that's not how that phrase normally goes, but I'm at work, not at a bar. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, here with the #1 selling ultralight, or #1 selling camper, period, under 20 feet. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.